Okay, there seems to be a new update on the update.kia.com website. Someone on the Ioniq forum had spotted it by, you basically run the updater against the files that are on your PC. So if you download the new updater, it checks to see what version you got and will tell you if you need to download the new one. That's the only way we know. The update section of the website still says November, so we've had December and now this is January. So I wish there were release notes. If I find some, then I'll do an update with the release notes. So what I do know is there's a new over-the-air update item on the menus. So we'll see what happens. So I'll take a note of what we currently got. So setup, general, version info. We've got 21.12.14, so it's the 14th of December that was updated. You don't need to be in there. So pop your USB stick into the only USB that's connected to the head unit, which is on the right hand side, USB A, and put it in, see what happens. Put it in. And it goes into update mode. 22.01.07, so there definitely is an update. So I'm going to update after the vehicle's turned off. Leave the stick in. Update will start at the scheduled time if the vehicle ignition is off. Do you want the scheduled? Yes. Okay, so we're good to go. So I'm going to turn off. The update will start immediately after turning off the vehicle. Turning on ACC during the update may quit the update process. I'm not going to do that. Okay, start the updates. Right, leave it. Okay, the update's finished. It took about an hour and a bit, and I got a push notification on Kia Connect to say it finished. So no updates available. Optional feature subscription required, which we do have. Pull my USB stick. If I go into sound, has it fixed any of the bugs? No, only dynamic is playing. So that's still the same as it was. I will set it back to off, and then I'll do a remote preheat on demand test later, and I'll check it again. But set it to off. Current temperature in the car before I do the preheat is 7 degrees. Okay, I've installed the January 2022 entertainment unit update, and I'm going to see if the on-demand preheat works now. So remote, go down to climate settings, defrost and heating, and I'll just do defrost on. Get 70 degrees in the car, see if it raises the temperature. And 24 degrees. So start climate. Okay, see what happens. I'm back in the car after the remote on-demand climate control, and it's lowered the temperature to 4 degrees because it was blowing cold, so it hasn't worked. And the active sound design's gone back to minimised. Well, since last night I've tried a few things. I've tried out the things that didn't work to see if they've been fixed, and I can't find any evidence of anything being fixed in this update. The only thing I find different is in the general settings, version info is over-the-air updates, so it's made ready for that. So the remote on-demand preheating I tested, it didn't work. The temperature was actually colder after I put the preheat on. The active sound design, being able to turn that sound off or change the theme, it still reverts to minimised or minimal. And also the preview mode when you're trying to hear what the sounds are, and that still only previews on one of the sounds. So since then I've read that Kia have reverted to the December update on the website, so it's been pulled and gone backwards. So I don't know what you're playing at, Kia. You could do with some software release standards and some proper QA, I think. We deserve better than this. You must do better.